Hi, thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm working in a different journal. I'm calling it a swap journal because I have been swapping this with one of my wonderful friends, Farin. And actually, I totally forgot about this journal. We started it in 2015 and we just did a couple of pages each, going back and forth. And then somehow we just kind of forgot about it, and it was at her place, so it totally was not on my radar. And recently she was reorganizing all her craft supplies, so she found it again and brought it to work. And so it's my turn again to make a page, and this is so fun actually to do. And this is a journal where I thought I can just play and since I had so many new washi tapes, which you can see in my last AliExpress haul, along with the links of where to buy them, I wanted to play with those. And so I just took out some bits and pieces before I started the spread, and planned on using some of those at least. So I just started by putting down some washi's on the side, and as I usually do, I put similar pieces on opposite corners. So then I just stamped today's date, and I wanted to use a part of this, what is this, oh my god, now I forgot the name. I got this in the States from Michael's. Okay, I forgot the name now. Well, one of these cards anyway. And I also really wanted to use this, what does it say? Create more thingy, and I really struggled with placing all the elements. So I figured when in doubt, just add more washi. That always is a good idea. So that's what I do here, kind of stalling. And then I wanted to add this stamp, which is from the little stamp store. I have that in an unboxing as well if you want to look for that. So then I continue stamping because I thought the background was still too empty and I wasn't really sure what to do. So these stamps are also from my last AliExpress haul. Really love these, and I decided to use my vintage photo brown instead of using black because I did sort of want it to be more background and not so prominent. And I really love this fox image. This was in one of the Daphne's Diaries magazines, but it was a bit too big with that border, so I decided to cut that down. And then I decided to put some more color on that background, and I seem to really be in a green phase. And I've also ordered, quite a few washes that have a lot of green elements in them. I don't know why, but I'm just drawn to it at the moment. And so I'm just adding some green with my watercolor, and I'm just making some splashes to add some more interest. So I let that dry. And once that was dry, I continued trying to place some of the elements I wanted to include, and I just keep playing around with them because I don't know, I really struggled with the placement, and I keep going back and forth and changing things around. You will see. And I first really wanted to use this here and now thing that I cut from the card, but it was just too much, and I wanted to use this create more, and I didn't want the two to compete with each other, so I took away the here and now, and I will hopefully use that in another spread another time. And I am still struggling trying to place that, and this create more was just too big and too prominent, so I just decided to tear that apart and to make them smaller. So that was better because I did want the fox to be the main element on the page. So I decided to ink those edges, and while I was at it, I decided to ink that fox as well. And then it just worked out much better with the placement because I had fewer dominant elements, and so I'm finally happy with the positioning. And then I wanted to take the chance to use my new clear stamps from my last AliExpress haul, which you will see here in a second. And I really wanted to use one of these clip stamps for the fox image. So I choose one and I stamp that down, and I really love that a lot. So happy with these stamps. And then I also wanted to include the date, of course, and I finally decided to just keep that on the side there to kind of have that be one element instead of having another dominant element on another space in the page. So then I'll just read what I'm writing. So wow, I haven't seen the journal in over 3 years. How amazing to see the change in my style and what I was into then compared to what I like now. I'm fascinated about this transition, and it shows how I'm growing by creating almost every single day. I feel blessed to have the passion and joy in creating. So that is it for this spread. It will go back to my friend now after I create a cover, because she said she would be happy if I also do that. So in my next video, you will see me creating the cover for this little journal before I then will return it to my to my friend. She's not little. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.